So this competition this year is Steamworks. It's kind of like a steampunk theme this year. So what you're pretty much doing is you're taking balls and you're putting it into kind of like a hoop, which is the boiler, which gives energy to the airship. And then you also have to put gears onto the airship, so it technically is able to connect itself. And then at the end of the match, you're allowed to attach yourself onto the airship by climbing a rope with your robot. So we have these yellow gears that they're probably the most valuable things in points. And how we score points with them is that they're dispensed from a slot that we're supposed to catch them from. And we're pretty much supposed to take them over to the airship, and there's a peg where we're supposed to pretty much slide them in, and they'll just go up and we'll score a lot of points. The other main thing that we're focusing on is rope climbing, and pretty much we have a prototype at the moment that pretty much spins, and when you go up at the end of the match, it'll score a lot more points and possibly a ranking point. My favorite two things about this team is that we're really hardworking and that we're really, really good friends with each other. We persevere through everything we've been through. We just work past any setbacks and we get our work done. We make it so that we can be friends and that we're actually a really big family when you consider it. I really love this team, and being a senior on it and seeing it grow like this, it makes me really happy.
So I think that our top priority is definitely scoring with gears. Getting gears into scoring positions is probably the highest points per minute that you can get in the game. And also one of the most relatively easy things for us to accomplish. In addition to that, we're also prioritizing rope climbing, which gives us a lot of points and requires a short amount of time to do, and development-wise shouldn't be as complicated as something like, say, shooting with balls, which is our third priority because of its relatively low amount of points given compared to the amount of effort taken to score with them. I think that of the prototypes that we've created, I think that the drum loading prototype is one of the most promising because of the way that it allows us to load balls, that is fuel, rapidly into a hopper. In addition to that, I also believe that the single-wheeled shooter shows a lot of promise because of not only its repeatability but also its speed, its ability to handle a high volume of fuel and to possibly launch it into the high goal, scoring us a lot of points. Finally, the various gear grabbing prototypes that we have used to, say, get gears down from the loading station, the human player station. I think that that shows a great amount of promise, and I think that pneumatic opening of that and closing of that in order to put the gears into the airship and score shows a lot of promise.